Alright, baby. Let's ride. I just received the items that I ordered from Lazada. The front fender extension for my Z250sl, as well as a rear mudguard. And this afternoon, I'm heading over to the bike shop to have them installed on my Z250sl. The bike shop that I will be going to is in Sukat, just beside Ever Supermarket, RM Motorcycle Shop. It's where I usually take my RS150 to be serviced for, for oil change and stuff. And I'm really quite excited about this. I mean, I could have done it myself, but I don't exactly have all the tools that I might need, and even though it's a relatively simple job, anybody with the right set of tools can probably do it, I suppose. But I have tools. I could probably make do with them, but it's best to let people who have the right tools to do it. And so I'm heading over to the bike shop. I got the 2 items from Lazada. I ordered them, waited around a week. Actually, the items arrived separately, even though I got them from the same vendor. The first to arrive was the front fender extension, and it only took around 1 day. I was really surprised at that early delivery, but for some reason, the other item, the rear mudguard, I had to wait for 1 week before the item arrived. Most likely it's because of different warehouse. I think the front fender extension was in a local warehouse, whereas the other item was in a warehouse, maybe in Hong Kong or China, I think. I don't know, but still, good delivery service as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the delivery date that they mentioned was Friday, Saturday, and it arrived. The last item arrived Saturday, so all on schedule, and I'm quite happy about that. No late schedule, no breakage. I checked the items, they're all there. All the screws and mounting brackets. Hopefully, that's all that I'll be needing. Hopefully those are enough and the mechanic will be able to install the items without problem. The rear mudguard, I'm particularly concerned since it's just gonna be secured on the axle of the motorcycle, on the rear axle of the motorcycle. So there's the danger of it swinging down. Hopefully they'll be able to figure out a way to secure it. We'll see. What really concerns me though is the front fender extension. I mean, you have to secure it with screws on the front fender. I'm not all that confident if double-sided mounting tape would be enough. So it's best to have it screwed, and for that you're gonna have to drill. You have 2 options. they have two options. The mechanic, I suppose, have two options. They can either remove the fender and then screw the holes, or screw the holes while the fender is still on the bike, but then have to be careful of the tire, not to puncture the tire. So here we are, just in front of the bike shop, the RM motorcycle shop. There was no mechanics there, and I arrived. They were all on a break. I think they had a late lunch. I mean, it's around 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. At least on the time stamp here, it's almost 2 o'clock already. So I had to wait for the mechanics to show up from their lunch break. But looking around, there were no other bikes, so they were able to tend to my bike as soon as they showed up. And a couple of hours later, I'm back on the road. The items had been installed, and thankfully, thankfully, there were no problems. They were able to install the front fender extension as well as the rear mudguard without any problems whatsoever. No problems with the fitting, no problems with the drilling of the holes on the front fender. They had a piece of metal, they placed it underneath the front fender when they drilled, so the front tire was safe. And now I'm just riding my motorcycle home, testing out the two, particularly the rear mudguard, testing out how secure it is. When I get home, I'll check it out. If there's a problem, I'll just go back, no problem. Yeah. I was actually considering going somewhere else after having the two items installed. I was thinking of going to CF Moto. I mean, still early, but looking at the sky, from the point of view here, you can see the sky is quite cloudy, but still looks fine. But on the left, you might notice that the clouds are a little bit darker. So it's a strange weather. It's quite sunny, but if you look around the sun, you can actually see dark clouds. So it's a sunny day with dark clouds surrounding the sun. It's a cloudy afternoon. It's a sunny afternoon with dark clouds surrounding the sun. So I didn't feel all that comfortable. So instead of just going to CF Moto to check out the bikes there, as I had mentioned in the previous video of this motovlog, that I was planning on going to Motostrada in Sukat to check out the CF Moto bikes, among other things. I was planning to do that one of these days, hopefully in the next few days. Got some free time coming to me. I might use those free times to do just that. I mean, I was free today. At least I was free this afternoon, so I was able to tend to my Z250sl. I think I have another free afternoon coming sometime this week. Gonna have to check at work though. So I went home instead. Hopefully when I get home, the two items, the front fender extension and the rear mudguard, are still securely in place. Feeling quite good. Yeah. And labor wasn't all that expensive. Just set me back around $300. Not bad, not bad. Not too shabby. Yeah. Can't wait to get home to check things out. I'm quite confident about the front fender extension. I mean, there are 3 screws securing it, so it's quite secured, quite firmly in place, firmly attached. What I'm really concerned about, as I had mentioned, is the rear mudguard. I want to see how secure it is, if it's still in place, if it had loosened a bit, and we'll see. And man, I can't wait to show you how the bike looked. It looked nice, it looked okay. Yeah. Man, I quite forgot about school. I mean, it's around 3:30. School had just let out, it seemed. So there are a lot of students on the street. Forgot about that, but anyways, still, the traffic is still quite light. I'll be able to get home. No problem. Be able to get home in no time. Man, I can't wait. Just really quite happy, really quite excited and all that. Yeah. And few minutes later, I'm home. After putting away my bag and stuff, now I'm just checking out the front fender extension. It's look nice, still secured. Hopefully, it will be able to do the job that I want it to do. Prevent mud from splattering the radiator and the area under the radiator. So you can see three screws or 3 bolts securing it in place. Looks nice. And here we have the rear mudguard, still securely in place. They added a screw on the bracket to prevent it from swinging down. Another view, looks good. And hopefully this will also do the job that I wanted to do. Prevent mud from flinging up and messing up the rear of the motorcycle. As you can see, it's quite muddy on the back side of the motorcycle. It's all because of the mud being splashed from the rear tire. Yeah, looks good. There's the screw that they placed to prevent it from swinging down. Hopefully that will do the job. And from the looks of it, it has done its job so far. Yeah, looks nice. Yeah, not too shabby, not bad. Looks good. Another look at the front fender extension. And yeah, quite good. Simply looks nice. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Quite satisfied. And yeah. So that's it for now. Until next time, keep on riding on, baby.